What's up everybody, Gunmu here, and this will be my first vlog about gaming, actual gaming, like technically about gaming news and stuff like that. So first off, few disclaimers here. I won't be pulling out any statistics or anything. I will be using facts, but only like those facts that I am reasonably sure that are correct, but I don't actually, I might be wrong on many occasions and such, because I don't really I haven't done any research, and I have only listened to a few people and such. But I will be using like facts about my own life. I will be talking mainly about my experiences as a gamer and experiences of my relatives, my close friends, and even my girlfriend. So yeah, and then the second disclaimer, yeah, this will be unscripted, so there's a lot of rambling, so deal with it. Okay, so I will talk about two topics, and those are, as you can see from the title, probably not, I don't know what I'm gonna actually call the title. Hopefully it's informative. Will be females in games and females in gaming, like female characters in video games and females who play video games, or great gamers. So yeah, first of female characters in video games. Do I think they are well represented? Oh man, I should have actually thought about this. Well, actually, I don't really think they are underrepresented, personally, but they are maybe slightly misrepresented, wouldn't you say? Like, yes, I do have a problem with over-sexualization of women in video games. Yes, that's a clear problem, and personally I can't really play that many like momopicas where the female's clothing is armor is basically just a bikini. I have problems with that, other people don't, but I just do have a problem with that because I see practicality as being the number one thing. But yeah, then about like, I do play video games which have mostly like many women. Like for example, I've been playing far too much Skullgirls recently, like far too much. I've lost sleep over it. But and that game has mostly female characters, mostly. I can name few who are three who are not females, and the rest of them are females. So yeah, and even though they are, well, misproportioned and they are clearly not realistic human beings, that's kind of the point. It's an artistic choice, and their sexualization is really played for laughs. So I don't really have a problem with female sexualization when it's done in jest, but when it gets kind of creepy, yeah, then I do have a problem. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But like female characters, there's one thing with female characters that is like, if you understand basic economics and marketing, most males do like to, since majority of gamers are straight white males, that's like really the truth, and they mainly like to play straight white males, and if you're catering to the maximum audience instead of going for the niche market, you have to kinda cater for the ones you are catering to. Like, if you want white males to buy your games, you need to have the main character be a white male, basically. Not really though. I think there's like majority of the gamers, from my experience, I have never really met a play gamer who actually really cares about the sexuality, race, or even gender of the main character. Like, it's not the selling point, it's not the focal point, it's not the physical attributes of the character that define that either sell or break the game. It's the character itself, and if the character is good, it doesn't really like. Good characters are not about their race, gender, or sexuality. It may play a part of it, like for example, in Persona 4. Oh god, I forgot the name. Whatever, there's a gay guy. I'm not gonna spoil the name. Oh, I do remember it. I'm not gonna spoil it. There's a gay guy, and he's main character, kinda. He's an important character, and that's cool because it's done in a tasteful manner. And actually, it did kinda cause some problems, but personally, from everyone who I know who have played the game or don't like watch the game or even have thought about the game, they think it's cool at the very least, and it doesn't like really do that much. But yeah. But about females, yeah, you can't have that many female main characters if you wish to have the greatest number of sold. Even though, if you take a look at Tomb Raider, for example, yeah, it was a success. You would say, but and it had a female main character. So, or Bayonetta, for example. Even though, even in that game, disclaimer, I have not played either Bayonetta. I have just watched them and done some research about them. Her over-sexualization is really just a joke, and you can't really. She's misproportioned like all hell. But yeah. So I don't actually think that the problem with females in video games is either the over-sexualization, because that's a way to cater to the market. Sex sells. Everybody knows that. It's a really common practice in marketing that sex sells. Ergo, use sex. It's obvious. It's not a really that big of a deal, or any kind of like. It's not actually a problem, since at least I don't see it as a problem that much. Again, I have very limited knowledge, and according to my experience, there are no problems. I can see why it is problems, and I know it's a problem for a lot of people, and I understand why it is a problem. But personally, it's not such a big deal. I mean, I'm all for better female characters in video games, don't get me wrong, but I'm all for better characters in video games, just in general. So, you know, if we get better stories, we get better games. It's as simple as that. Then about like the objectification of women, well, yeah, that does happen sometimes, and I do have a problem with that. I mean, yeah, that's kinda ethically wrong, you say, you know? It's just like, even though they are video game characters, it's still a female character, and it representing her as an object really, it has a lot of bad nuance to it, and it can affect people. So yeah, that's a thing I do have a problem with. But at least with the games I play, that's not such a big deal. I know a lot of games where women are objectified, but with the ones I play, not so much. Again, this is coming from a place of ignorance, so, you know. But yeah, I do understand the problem with objectification, and I do agree it's actually kind of horrendous, and yeah, although it can be actually used as a very effective tool for storytelling if done properly, but you know, that's an entirely different point. So yeah, I don't know. Should I ramble about something else about females in video games? I mean, personally, I don't really care whether I'm playing a male or a female, since yeah, if it's good character, the gender doesn't actually play such a huge role in the character, or it doesn't at the very least it doesn't define the character. Actually, it requires a lot more to have a good character, but yeah. As long as the gender, race, or sexuality of the character is not the main defining trait of the character, it's fine. Okay, do I have anything else to say? I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that if I have something else to say. Then about female gamers, and this is where apparently there's a lot of ruckus about. So, I mentioned before I do have a girlfriend. We've been together for now like 5.5 years, maybe more. That sounds about right. 5.5 years about. Actually more, but you know. Anyways, and she's a gamer, like myself. If you don't believe I'm a gamer, just take a look at my channel. Most of the videos I post are video game stuff, so you know. Yeah, so she's a gamer, and even though another disclaimer here, that I don't play like that many FPS games. Like I don't play Call of Duty or Modern Warfare or Battlefield or anything like that. The biggest like first-person shooter I play, and even that I play very occasionally, very seldom, like not at all. I played it like maybe 1 hour in the past 3 months is Team Fortress 2, and that's just because. So yeah, and even when I play that, I don't actually listen to the people who are talking in the chat. So I can't really speak for harassment in harassing females in video games. I mean, it's cool that video games are playing video. Well, that one sounded wrong. It's cool that girls are playing, or females rather, are playing video games. I mean, it's cool. Sure, it doesn't really matter all that much. I have had a lot of fun playing games with females. Like, I have a lot of friends, or not really. I do have some female friends, and actually everybody of my female friends does play video games a lot. So, and it's really fun, and it's really cool to play with them. And I have played like with random people, and they are females. I have gathered a lot of gaming groups on the internet that have a lot of females in them, which is a statistical anomaly, but you know, cool. So, but then about like, so yeah, I have no problem with females playing video games. Why would I? That's just why. Why do people have problems with that? I wonder. But anyway, so about actually the treatment of women in video games. Well, as I said, I don't play first-person shooters like at all, so I don't actually experience that much. I haven't noticed all that much harassment, and from my reports or from what I have talked with my friends, none of them have actually experienced any harassment. I mean, for fuck's sake, I have experienced more harassment in cons than in conventions than they have. And I'm a guy. And that came from girls, which is what? I'm a disgusting pile of human feces. Why would? Anyway, so I have experienced more harassment than they have from the opposite gender. So that's strange. So even though I know there's a really big problem with like harassing females in video games, that's not something I have experienced or noticed at all. I know it's a fact because some gamers are assholes, and I do not condone harassment in any way, except like in friendly circles, in like with friends you can definitely harass each other, but that's just as a joke. So no, I don't condone any harassment, but I haven't personally ever experienced that, so I don't have much else to say. Like female gamer girls, which is actually like a really stupid title, since you know they are just girls who play video games. Why would you need to like specify that they are girls? But that's just for the sake of the argument. I personally just call them gamers, you know, because they are. That's the only thing that matters. Like in gaming, there's like true equality. The only thing that matters is your skill, and that's cool. I do like that. And from my experience, that I have not really experienced like any harassment according to gender, sexuality, or anything like that. Only like dissing someone's skills or something like that, but that's just like trash talk. That doesn't really matter all that much, and that's just venting out your anger. So yeah, okay. I think I'm done. Like I have nothing else to add, so I guess this is for that vlog. So leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Like I'm gonna do a response video to the comments I get. Like probably go all through every comment I get, or answer some questions that I or have. I'm just gonna talk later. So thank you for watching. Leave your positive and negative comments down below. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see my ugly face again? Should I put some video games in the background? I don't know. Have a great day. Gotta move out.